Things could turn bad for India's eco in 2018, says Credit Suisse. India has emerged as one of the Asian economies most vulnerable in an environment of rising interest rates in the U.S., according to Credit Suisse. Higher interest rates stateside could trigger capital outflows from emerging economies as investors search for better yields in the U.S., reports CNBC. In the last 12-15 months, India has seen a lot of inflows into the bond, as well as the equity market. That means that the potential reversal if there's a shock is also quite high, Sandy Tarnsitharathai, the bank's head of emerging Asia economics, said. Exclusive. Triumph to rethink India plan on import duty hike. British premium motorcycle brand Triumph said it is forced to rethink its India plans after pleas to the finance ministry to reconsider the customs duty hike failed to draw a positive response, reports Money Control News. Swaraj Bagankar, Triumph's country managing director Vimal Sumbli, said it is unfair that those manufacturers who import from Thailand, and these players do not have any manufacturing operations in India, are benefiting the most since they are taxed at 10%, which is the lowest level. Here are the top headlines at 10 a.m. from Money Control News. Sakshi Batra. CC Securities raised 1,717 crore rupees from anchor investors ahead of its initial public offer today. CC Securities raised 1,717 crore rupees from as many as 58 anchor investors. A brokerage firm, part of a CC group, has decided to allot shares at a price of 520 rupees apiece, the upper end of the price band, to anchor investors, including Temasek, Nomura, Fidelity, BlackRock and Fairfax. According to a regulatory filing, the company has finalized allocation of little over 3.3 crore shares to 58 anchor investors. Air India Group divestment to kick off with AOE of parent airline plus low-cost arm. The divestment of Air India Group, the largest strategic sale of an Indian public sector company, will happen in phases as the government gets ready to kick off the exercise with that of the parent airline along with Air India Charters, one of its 5 arms, reports Money Control News. Dhirendra Tripathi. Divestment process of the parent and its subsidiaries will all have a separate expression of interest, AOE, each, and will not be bunched, an official said. Air India Charters operates low-cost flights between Kerala and West Asia under the brand name Air India Express. It won't be merged with its parent company, but the two will be sold as one unit to a single buyer, the official stated. New Metal, ArcelorMittal bids for SR Steel. Rejected bids by New Metal and ArcelorMittal for SR Steel have been rejected by the lenders after failing to clear the eligibility test. The decision was taken at a meeting on Wednesday between the Resolution Professional and SR Steel's Committee of Creditors, which consists of the lenders. Both have been declared ineligible for the bid and a fresh round of bidding has been called. The second round of bids will have to be submitted mostly by April 2, sources said. Centre OK's launch of National Health Protection Scheme. The Centre on Wednesday gave its nod for the launch of Ayushman Bharat, the National Health Protection Mission, which will provide a coverage of 5 lakh rupees per family per year and benefit more than 10 crore families belonging to the poor and vulnerable sections of the society, reports PTI. CBI registers for an 824 crore rupees loan fraud by Kanish Gold. The Central Bureau of Investigation has registered a case of alleged loan fraud of 824.15 crore rupees committed by Chennai-based Kanish Gold on a consortium of 14 banks led by State Bank of India, reports PTI. The agency has booked the company, its promoter director Bhupesh Kumar Jain, director Neeta Jain, Tej Rajaka, Ajay Kumar Jain and Sumit Kedia besides unidentified public servants. U.S. Congress unveils $1.3 trillion spending bill as shutdown looms. Republican and Democratic leaders in the U.S. Congress late on Wednesday unveiled a $1.3 trillion bill to fund the government through September, which includes an additional $80 billion in national defense spending but fails to fund some of President Donald Trump's immigration initiatives, reports Reuters. If passed by the House of Representatives and Senate by a Friday midnight deadline, it would avert the shutdown of many federal agencies and programs beginning this weekend, when existing funds expire. Zuckerberg says Facebook made mistakes on user data. Buzzcurb's Facebook chief executive Mark Zuckerberg said his company made mistakes in how it handled data belonging to 50 million of its users and promised tougher steps to restrict developers' access to such information. In his first public comment since the scandal erupted at the weekend, he said in a post on Facebook that the company made mistakes, there's more to do, and we need to step up and do it. He did not elaborate on what the mistakes were, but he said the social network plans to conduct an investigation of apps on its platform, restrict developer access to data, and give members a tool that lets them more easily disable access to their Facebook data. Trump to unveil China trade sanctions on Friday. President Donald Trump is likely to unveil sanctions against China on Friday, the White House indicated, as the officials from the U.S. trade representatives said the U.S. has strong evidence of Beijing violating its commitments on intellectual property and technology transfers. PTI, SEBI mulls overhaul of algo trading rules. Capital markets regulator SEBI is looking at a number of measures to strengthen algo trading framework by mandating exchanges to offer shared co-location facilities and providing some services for free, reports PTI. The proposed move